Alright, break time is now over. Which means it is time to get back to the tour. Hello, everybody. This is Castles and Crapshacks. Probably one of the last episodes of it because soon the name will be changing to Content and Creations, and the focus will be changing as well. Yes, it will still be a show where we tour builds, but we'll also be touring content, things actually that have been made by people that are interactable, as we'll be getting those features relatively soon. Even with combat, that'll be the first form of it that we'll be getting at SOE Live. That'll become basically this time next month. We should be knowing a little bit more about combat and what it's going to be and how it's going to work. So when that time comes, the show is definitely going to be changing over officially from Castles and Crapshacks to Content and Creations, and we'll be able to focus on the interactability of buildings, whether it's arenas designed with breakthrough points or well-designed dungeons and battle spaces people have created. That's more going to be the focus of the other half of the show. So that should be really interesting, should be a lot of fun, should be a great way to engage everybody, get people from the chat room in here, helping out, join in some of those raid encounters people design, come into some of these raid arenas, and we just duke it out as a big old group and see who's standing at the end. It's gonna be me. Kind of a badass in Landmark, undefeated, voxel combat. So, I hope everybody's had a good time looking at this ocean view. Now it's time to check out this lovely house here. Countess, you still around? You still building? I bet you still are. I've got my UI off right now, so I can't see you, but that's fine. So let's just kind of take it in for what it is. No, let's take it from here. Because why would I be approaching a beach house from land? Instead, I think I would like to reach it from water. Hey, I'm a boat. I'm sailing in. Hey, I've just reached the dock. Oh, this lovely beach house. Let's see what's going on, everybody. Voxel point singularity cannon. Nice. Actually, something that compresses a large amount of kind of loose voxels into a small, tighter object would be great. It's a really nice ocean. It looks great, and I'm really happy with the water mechanics, how they've been coming along with this game. It really gives me hope for H1Z1 and PlanetSide 2 as well. I know they're not voxel based, but that doesn't mean it can't still have some of the same mechanics. I was just playing around on Hassan last night on PlanetSide 2, in fact. I actually like it. There's a lot of places that there's water, and there's actually a lot of stuff I'd like to emulate from that here in Landmark. I kind of want to get some of those PlanetSide 2 assets in here. That's the point, Bo. It's a zombie survival game. Got a little desk there. Bed, get your bedroom. So this is more of the bedroom. You got attached rooms, another bedroom here. I'm guessing this is like a bathroom that's gonna go in here. And you've got the doors on either side. Can't wait till we get dynamic water voxels. I don't even know if it's actually gonna be voxels or if it's gonna be a generator. Guest room, bathroom, okie dokie. Of course, the hot tub is a hot tub. I like the latticey sort of thing here. I'm wondering if maybe if it was a little bit thinner, it might work a little bit more. Because right now, I feel like the width of them, the width of those blocks makes it a little bit hard to see the ocean through it. If they were a bit thinner, we wouldn't have any more space necessarily on this edge, but it's more on like this edge here. I guess a little bit of this edge too. It'll just kind of lower down the amount that it occludes the space there. Because right now, if you're looking straight out through it, it's going to be a little bit different than if you're kind of looking at it from an angle. Pretty simple. It's not a very difficult thing to do. I'm sure if it's not something that you can just do real easily, there's plenty of people that can help you out with it. But I don't know. You've been able to do quite a nice bit of stuff here. I really like the design of this place. It's something that is really nice and has a lot of detail, but at the same time, it's a good use of complex props along with simple voxel shapes, but using good use of materials. I really like the way the materials are laid out and how you've used the different textures. You could definitely see some more variation and stuff going on as you work on it a bit more, but of course you said it's a work in progress, so and it's a very early work in progress, I can see too, so it's really nice. I really like it. And of course, because there isn't a Kerran Style guide we have to worry about here, there's nothing for me to base it on and say, yeah, it looks right, or no, it doesn't quite look right, and try to give constructive criticism or feedback. That ain't this place. This is just a nice place. This is just somewhere that you would hope to have one day when you have a boat and some free time. And by you, I mean everybody, not just you in particular. Or me in particular. Nice place. Looking forward to more with it. Okie dokie. So, I'm pretty sure I don't have a teleport right now. I've got a portal shard so I can get back to the portal spire, but I don't think I can teleport to a friend right at this moment. Who would like to have their place toured next? Team Dracula. Oh, you've got some stuff going on, Cat Mafia? A Kerran build or a water themed build? Team Dracula. I'll have to tour the monster builds one of these days. Is the winners of the monster build competition just based on a straw poll that doesn't even have links to the images there? Because if the case, I'm not 100% sure how well that works. When I saw the vote, I didn't vote because I honestly didn't have images of either one handy. It was at the water park. Romsel, did you have something to show off? Who's got a Kerran build to show me here? I'm pretty sure the market's still not working. Conquistador 3000, interesting name. Hello, thank you, and welcome. Are you the 3000th Conquistador, or are you a Conquistador in the year 3000? Gotcha, Fez. That's funny. But no, seriously, people, give me a destination because my gallery is broken, so I have to check out people's stuff directly. Chilling, working on some exterior wall patterns on a new claim. Cool deal. If not something Kerran related, then something water related. I guess as the penguins at the water park, was that the monster build? Razex, thank you very much for the follow. Alright, well, until I hear from somewhere for somewhere to check out. An Uber Aquavator? I have one of those too. Doing a bridge and a boat right now, still in early development. Hey, early development's fine. Would you be willing to get a little bit of feedback from us then, if that's the case? Because we gave a lot of feedback earlier on in the show, and I'm hoping that we would maybe be able to help either provide some guidance or provide some feedback that can work with what you've been developing to try to find the final aesthetic for it. You know what? I'm gonna put my clothes back on instead of this peasant outfit. Alright. Where are you located these days, Katavari? As I cannot teleport to you right now. New swimming pool, it's kind of boring. That's fine. Swimming pools are easy. Rebel Cove, northwest corner. You got it. Rebellion Cove. Oh yeah, I know Vanilla. Northwest. Way up in there, okay. You know, I didn't want to say anything, Countess, but I kind of had a feeling. Alright. So, we fly. I guess I'm gonna fly like this. So I don't openly endorse or advertise for any particular high-priced shoes, but if I was gonna try to make an Air Jordan commercial for Landmark, this would be it. And, you know, have it as an actual item in the game. But no, that's I don't think that's quite appropriate for Landmark. The swimming pool of a diving board. Alright, I need my UI so I can see where I'm going. I can't just wing it. No diving board yet. It's all good. You'll get one going. So what everyone have for dinner, or what's everyone planning to have for dinner? Or the most recent meal relative to your time schedule, because I know we have a lot of folks from a lot of different places hanging out here. Cool deal. I haven't been eating out as much Chinese food since I learned how to make Chinese food. Fish sticks and french fries, there you go. Cold pizza for lunch, that actually sounds pretty good. Chicken and rice, sounds pretty good. Was it like a particular style of chicken and rice, like a risotto, or was it just a pile of cooked chicken and a pile of cooked rice and that's dinner? Panko chicken with horse and goat cheese, nice. And when I get there, Kadavari says in chat, oh wait, northwest? I meant northeast. Actually, I meant southeast. Now, there you are. Alright, mash spacebar for a smooth fall here. Looks like I'm blowing kisses. I love you all! Hello! Hello! Good evening! Good day! Hello! Alright, that's enough of that. Nice! Immediately, I love it. Those are great lamps. I'm guessing, oh, you can even put a light orb up inside those. Those are great. Love the bridges. And then this is what the bridges look like in voxels. That's awesome. Yeah, those posts are great. They maintain the shape. Not only, as you kind of rotate them around them, but even as you're looking at them from above, you start to get to see that shape. It's really cool. Very nice, very nice. And with the actual lanterns just kind of hanging off the sides. Yeah. So would you actually want them to make real deal lanterns that look like this, like prop versions for you? It's supposed to be a giant chunk of bamboo. That's really awesome. I like that. I like using the star there at the masthead. Yeah. Like the shape of it. Good use of the different woods. You see that the burled wood is clearly being used for more of the frame, and the is more of and it is more of a denser looking wood, but it still has the lighter striped wood being used, and that stuff's got a little bit more ability to kind of breathe. So even functionally, I think this boat would probably be really worthwhile to sail with, and seaworthy. things to give it some stability. That's awesome. Might be a little bit tight trying to get out of this area here if you were to actually try to sail it out. So I don't know if this boat's supposed to go here. Maybe you would even want to widen out the mouth of the cove there a little bit more. Yeah, this is a pretty nice boat. It definitely looks like a Kerran boat. The greenery and stuff on it, that I'm not 100% about. I like it. I think it looks cool, but that almost makes it look more like maybe elvish, like a high elf sort of thing, or a wood elf sort of thing, or maybe some sort of a fairy sort of thing. It's a little, I feel like maybe a little too naturey for part of actual functional architecture. I don't know how possible it would be, but if you could fill a curved lattice in along these areas here, I feel like that would look awesome and really really match with the aesthetic. Just putting it out there. You know, feel free to disagree, you and everybody in chat. I see what you mean, Shadow Spawn. You're right. This would be a little bit kind of tight quarters, I guess, for a Kerran. If the arch was maybe raised up just a little bit, I think it would be fine. Did vines for ease and quickness. Cool. Okie dokie. Cool. But keep that in mind, though, everybody, for some sort of an elfin boat of some sort. I could definitely see that being done, or even like a naturey, like if they actually make it in the game, I could see them pulling off something like that. Of course, I don't really know how much they would need boats. They freaking fly. These bridges, though, my goodness. That's so lovely. Filling in with pillows for a cloth look? Yeah, you could do that. Until we actually get more of a clothy material. So a lot of what you're doing here, I see the great set of rings here. You've got the small rings, and I think there's a large set of rings you probably have as well. Have you been using those to get your curves? Yeah, Tasmadar, you are correct. You are correct. Of course, I could also see them doing something where they build a boat where it's got a mast where it's just a bunch of places for them to hang on and push it with their own wings. They don't even need a boats in the air. Remind you, Peter Pan. Yeah, I can see them having like a flying boat that they just, you know, it'd be the equivalent of the work power of rowing, except they're flying and they're pushing it forward that way. Mostly the ring board. Cool. Yeah, I can see how that system has really been helpful. I like these supports here. They don't go all the way down. I'm guessing that's where the bottom of your claim is, though. Listening to the second book in the series? Oh, Peter Pan. Yeah, I like that. It supports the area there, and it doesn't really detract from the negative space. It creates kind of a different negative space. Claim boundary. It's all good. Cool. I really like these here, the different sizes of the star that you've been working on. Damn. Good stuff. I didn't know that, but I bet I could guess what it's about. Alright. I took a screenshot of your build before I left, didn't I? I hope I did. If not, I can wait. I mean, it'll be nicer the next time I visit it. I don't know if you want to show your work in progress right now or not. This, however, you get no choice, Katavari. Okay. Did you want me to take a screenshot? I will totally come back and do that if you want. Otherwise, I can hold off and I will definitely tour a future episode. Okie dokie. I wrote it down. Maybe I'll do it after the end of the show here. Give you a little bit more time to build it up. Okay, so oh yes, the coordinates. Well, now let's think about that for a moment. I'm not going to compare and say your bridge and somebody else's bridge are, one's better than the other, but yours, we saw the one earlier, we were talking about maybe the idea of it being a rope bridge, how it kind of has a sloping down effect, and that looked good and it looked right for what it was. But seeing these bridges here and thinking about what we saw in the concept art, these bridges match just as well. They look like they're built perfectly to just go around the water rather than really intrude into them. So, like I said, I'm not saying one person's got better bridges. They're different bridges and they act differently and they function differently. Yours definitely, this is so much what I feel like the concept art should be. Like the direction of how the concept art should go. And but likewise, that other bridge, it also felt like something straight out of another part of the concept art. It's good stuff. There's great stuff going on, and everybody's adding to the lexicon of what we know about Kerran aesthetic and what it can be. As for the boat, I haven't seen as many people working on boats, and certainly not something just small and functional like this. So this is great. This is really nice work here. Don't think any less of your work because of some of the other stuff that's out there. This is definitely progress towards helping us figure out the ultimate theme of what a Kerran is, what their aesthetic is rather, and what their buildings look like, what their cities, what their bridges, what their boats. You know, if there's other vehicles we'll have, like covered wagons or something, we'll probably be able to figure out that sort of aesthetic too. Alright. Man, good stuff. So who else has got an awesome build that they want to show off? Did I take one of the beach house? You know, let me check real quick. Me and Twitter. The boat. No, the last one I got was the one from Rune Edge. And by the way, the bridge I was talking about earlier was Cody's bridge. That compared to this bridge, they both work in different ways, and they both have a different purpose, but they're both correct. They're both correct, and they're both nice. Back and stabbing. I used to be stabbing, but then I went shooting, but now I'm back in stabbing mode. Funny name, back in stabbing. How you doing? Still not getting anything with the showcase. I guess not just Kerran, I'm also taking water themed builds, and since you've got that pool, yeah, we can check yours out. Why don't you add me as a friend in game and I can go visit you? I'm gonna take a guess though. I wonder if Coda's working on anything, Kerran. Neurotoxin, Neurotoxin. You know, like a deadly neurotoxin. Hey, I guessed right. So, what can we see here? Norath Reborn, that's totally fine. Getting into it early is just as valid as getting into it when it's finished. So, first off, these columns. Very nice. I really like the use of the gem material here. We've got two different types of gems. They blend through perfectly in the middle. Looks great. Same thing here. Just fantastic look. I feel like these are a little bit more Kerran than these. These aren't not Kerran, but This definitely feels more like the kind of palettes and colors that they would be using. What do you folks think? The one on the left, the one on the right, equal? How do you folks feel? I definitely feel like I like the thicker band here as compared to this one. Seems a lot more complete. I think this was probably a mistake. I don't think they intended that. The gems do go well together. One on the left is a bit more mystical. I'll give you that. I suppose the different styles could be used to denote different types of buildings in the city. The one on the right's more of an average daycare column. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the green goes better with the wood and with the blue there, and just the blue and green in general. Like we talked about this on Light Feature Rant. Definitely feels like it fits with the Kerran aesthetic. Now then, let's look at some of these shapes here. That honestly, this right here, if you just cut it out and use it as a logo, it looks very sci-fi to me. I love that. I wish I could use that as some sort of I don't know, I guess sci-fi logo. End rant. So now we see some of these points that we've got here. These definitely communicate that C-shaped curve that's supposed to be there. It still creates a triangular negative space, which actually I bet would probably make it really appealing to maybe even the Dark Elves in some ways. But the use of the curves there, and they're most definitely curves, they're most definitely not straight lines there, definitely has a really nice look. Star Trek comm badges. Yeah, okay, I could see that. Yes, this definitely looks like it's got a spear tip, which it would say militant, except it's gold, and gold always is saying that it's, you know, lavish and exquisite. So these are really nice treatment for the wood spars rather. Let's actually take a look at what they've got going on there and what Coda's got going on in just a moment. Look at some more of this stuff. I really like these doorways here. Hey Rose, how you doing? I thought I saw you in here earlier, but maybe I'm mistaken. Either way, hello. Thank you very much for coming through. Really like the doorways though. I especially like the use of the line tool taper there to give it really nice kind of action to it. And I like how it's used here as well. Instead of being flat, it's got a little bit of an angle to it. Gives it a really, really nice look. Alright, and then here's the this comes straight out of the style guide. This part right here is kind of like the inside of that hookah loungy place, except I believe there was some lattice in here if I'm not mistaken. But whether or not, this is really awesome. I really like that. Error NBE 1013. I wish I knew. If there isn't anything on the forums, I don't know. Have you been able to get in the game just fine recently though, back in Stabbin'? I have a gamer geek. Hello. I like this. Actually, it kind of looks like a younger cat to me, like a younger lion or something. Ooh, this column's also really nice. And I've said it a lot of times in the past that Burled wood is a really versatile material because it looks just as much like a rich wood as it looks like reddish kind of clay. Reddish brownish kind of clay. Was playing for many hours, wasn't able to pay stuff, so he logged in, restart, and he can't run it. Wow. That I do not know how to help you with that one back in Stab, and if anybody can give him some assistance, that would be awesome, but that is absolutely obscure. I would almost check, do a virus scan or something real quick first to make sure that there isn't something eating your data, your bits and your beeps and your boops. So here we kind of see those shapes being used as part of an inlay. Those are really nice. Let's log in here. So now here's kind of an interesting look that we've got going on. I feel like the terrain itself was already flattened out ahead of time, so this definitely feels like a Kerran structure that was being built in the Combine City rather than a Kerran city of its own. Assassin's Creed with those inlays, yeah. Indeed, a countess. Oh, I didn't even take a look earlier that there's the two different types of woods. They both look good. This one looks a little more sturdy because it looks like it's the same wood going through the entire way. Ren Falcon, how's it going? I really like these lamps here, especially using the lumicite as the light source. That's really smart. Oh, there they are. So they're kind of the spars going up through that have those spikes on them. That's really nice. I wonder, would like a torch or something go here, or like a bell or something? I don't know. It doesn't quite seem like someone walks up into here. Yeah, those lamps. We've seen some awesome lamps today, folks. I was not expecting that. Yeah, so it's definitely going to take something to make this space functional up here, but I can see it being a really nice lookout, especially if this is what it looks like at human height, then at Kerran height just a little bit taller. It's going to look pretty good, I think. Lisa, you might be right. You might be right. So this is more of a round structure, though. We've seen a lot more of the kind of squared shapes. This one being definitively round. It looks good, but maybe a perfect cylinder. Maybe it needs to be a little bit more roughed up, or maybe using a little bit more. Maybe somehow getting a taper in there or something. I don't know. I like it. I don't dislike it. I like it, but I'm wondering what else. What else could be done? Because just as a cylinder, it doesn't feel. I guess maybe it's because it's got the wall segments attached to it. Maybe a freestanding cylindrical building would be a little bit different looking at. This is as a kind of a gate structure here. This is really nice as an entryway and opening gate to get into the city. And for Kerrans, it's fairly defensible because they're, I'm guessing, mostly pouncing on people. Yay, in-game friends. So, cool stuff here. I like that inlay. We saw it elsewhere as well. I really like the diagonal spars going through it. That's really, really nice. I absolutely love the roof here. This definitely... Once again, it feels like Kerran being built in the Combine City rather than Kerran being built in a Kerran city of its own. Do you folks agree, or am I talking nonsense here? I also like the different lengths of the lanterns, that they can be different shapes and sizes. Kind of look like a scratching post. Maybe a little bit. Now we also saw those the square spars being used earlier, the rectangular ones. I feel like square or cylindrical works good, but I don't know if those flat rectangular ones necessarily work the same way. Just a thought. The biome, yeah, it could be a difference of the biome. Still, even though it's the desert, it's the fact that the ground was made flat rather than using the natural terrain to kind of build up. But I think that's kind of a different part of the projects and a different part of the builds anyway, is the kind of building into the natural territory look. I definitely like how this roof covers this intersection here. And I like how the different materials are kind of layered here. Looks like that's, yeah, it's pretty cool. Great stuff. I wonder if the square spars that are turned a little bit would work well, turning them 45 degrees so they've got more of the a diamond shape rather than the box shape. If that would work a little bit better, or if it would work worse, if it would actually look less appropriate. I could see if it was done with the slight rotation, capping it with one of the stars on the end, with the four-pointed star, would probably work really well. One with the light globe in it. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, well, let's take a screenshot of this place, and then we'll move on. And I'll probably start a giveaway real quick here while I'm doing the screenshot, so that y'all can do that thing. Start new giveaway. Same rules as last time, and it's the same kind of stuff that you can win. A 7-day beta key, a lunar anklet, an iron pork cutlet, or a gem seeker's brooch. So best of luck. Actually, hold on just a moment. I'm going to restart Nightbot because it's unable to resolve the DNS address for the chat room, apparently. from desert to tropical for a Kerran build. That's awesome, Rose. Okay. Still waiting for it to connect. So I'm actually going to work on the screenshot. Yeah, I don't have any restrictions or a ticket-based giveaway system right now. It's just follow and you're in the running, just as long as it says you follow the channel when the role gets completed. I think actually the front is the best angle to show this from. I really like the use of this platform here. Now, I know they said not to do the upturned corners. I'm wondering if this kind of bone end kind of look would work or not. Alright. That but's still trying to load chat there, so give it just a moment. This is, I had said at the beginning of the episode here that internet's been a bit wonky, and it has. So may still be a moment here before I actually feel like everything's all ready and set to do the giveaway. Really? Whoops. Yeah, that should be really nice. Nice, neat. Nice. That will be very nice. Nice. It will be very nice. It will be a neat feature to have. Alright, publish succeeded. Bo, where you at? Where is your claim located? Courage forward. Okie dokie. It's funny, I can fly just fine, but I still get the gears if I grapple. Stairs aren't done. Good to know. Let's just see. Okay, you know, I'm gonna just roll it anyway. Hopefully it'll work. I've seen 1 and 2 off so far. I've seen something 2 off 3 times now. 4 claims east of the spire. You got it, Bo. I don't know which one to do. I guess you both win? Well, the browser credits Rose as the winner. But let's see. It looks like Radio actually got it in first. You know what? I'll get you both. Which y'all want? Okie dokie. Hope I've got enough. I'm pretty sure I do. Alright. Let me get that out of the way here. So. Swimming pool. You might need some more bleach, or chlorine rather. I think you've got some algae growing in here. Some stairs would be nice. It's a swimming pool. Even a metal rail if you've got the, if you feel like it. If you've got a grass or dirt just on the other side of the pool, the little bits of it can go through. I like these. These actually very much fit the Kerran aesthetic right here. The way it kind of arches down. That looks great. Those would be great in a Kerran build. I would say these inlays too. I like the wood there, and then that sandstone brick around the pool itself. Yeah, no, it works. It looks good. I like the these kind of lumicite, almost look like shoji walls a little bit. Was that the look you were going for? Either way, it looks great. You could almost do that like kind of Thomas Kincaid effect. You put those in the windows, and during the day when it's brighter, it washes out the light. When it's darker, the luminance comes out, and it looks like the light's on in there. I see some of the work to get that set up. Those stone materials maybe could line up a little bit better in a couple spots. That's on the art team. We maybe need to communicate that to them. It's the experimentation space here. Couches. Those are nice couches. These are all really nice inlay tiles. And that's a what's it called? A trapdoor. Up here, that little arch there is kind of nice. Frames up that part of the structure pretty well. I like this in here. It definitely makes me think. It makes me think of like a bus station or something, or a like some sort of an official government building of some sort. Not necessarily like a Kerran building or anything, but I could even see that being used in part of the Kerran architecture if this had a lattice, a wood lattice inside of it, and some slots in between the some wood in here, or another section of lattice of a different type in there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you've got going on here. You might not have been building a Kerran build in particular, but stuff that can definitely be used for it. A lot of the shape language and stuff that can work for it. Nice. I like this. Just maybe make it into a greenhouse instead of a workshop. Got some plants up in here. Grow some tomatoes. That's really nice. It's a nice planter there. Oh, the screen is kind of in the middle of the fire there, or in the middle of the logs. That's a little weird. I like the look of the fireplace. They just need to have the screen out a little bit further. Yeah, yeah, it vents exactly. And same with the beach house. Like I don't remember seeing too much advanced voxel advance. I mean, even the swimming pool these days isn't really that hard to do with those curves in there, but it looks great. It's got a lot of nice flow to it, a lot of nice functionality. It looks like a space someone could actually use for something. Now that couch, I really like. Honestly, being put on part of a kind of a couchy thing, it doesn't even look like a wood anymore. It kind of looks more fabric-y, like cushions almost. I don't know about the trim there. I know it works here. You might need to look at using a different type of wood to go here so it doesn't have that jagginess along the edge. But really good stuff. Leather upholstery. Yeah, yeah, Ren Falcon, there you go. Or even pleather. It's a really neat lamp. That's a little dug into the wall there. You just pull that ever so slightly. Unless you mean it to look like a blizzard or something. Like that star, little bookshelves. Interesting use of the cushion there. Did I check that place out? That part of it? No, I came through here. Oh. It's in just another hangout kind of area. That's cool. Those are neat lamps. And when you want to end your life, you just walk forward and try to make sure you bash your head right on the edge of that corner there. No, I'm pretty sure there's going to be more going on. This isn't just a suicide plank. That looks great, though. I really love just so much of what you've done here. Great use of the props, use of inlaid tiles and stuff that people have designed. Did I even go in this building? I don't think I did. I'm not gonna not go in it. Nice. Using the horizontal striped gives it that nice kind of look. You could actually use the vertical striped in the middles here if you wanted to repeat that look in the opposite or in the other direction there. Great stuff. Wait. One last thing needs to be looked at. You're gonna need to get a little bit of wood up in there to help reinforce those shingles, because they ain't gonna support themselves. Shingles are like bums. They can't support themselves. Let's check the location. 692 1481 negative 142. You just asked me that, Fubar. I can put commas in. Cool. Cool deal. Hey, Bo, do you have a mailbox around? Or can somebody send Fubar a message real quick? FUB4R in game. I'm gonna move on to the next tour. Yeah, I can't find it. Moving on. Somebody please send Fubar, FUB4R, a message in-game using the mail system, so that way he doesn't have to run back. Oh, wait, there's one by the front door. Which one's the front door? That's not the front door. Oh, there we go. On how so uncivilized. Let me, There we go. Alright. Moving on to Norath Reborn. You still here? Where's your build at? Also, what's your name in game? I can just teleport to you now, I bet. Cool, thanks, Zombiana. Old Bear Frostbite. Oops, that almost crashes the game. I should stop pressing that button. That's not the one I'm looking for either. Oh, it's the button for the friends list. I guess I'll just click it. Hooray! Huh. Interesting. Quite interesting. I see, it's... Well, you did say it was an early work, so... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phone. Let's check this out. I like this. I like this this lattice you've got going on here. I especially like how it kind of has this stair step kind of going on, where it doesn't quite go the entire way, but it kind of offsets a little bit with each one. Oh yeah. Multi-thread's gonna be a huge deal. These columns are really nice too. I like them. Are you also going to do variations where instead of this kind of squared geary kind of look, you're going to have the four-pointed stars? Or is this part of like a mast? Or what is it? I'll probably see them around in the structure. Offset on both sides makes it a pain to work around. Yeah, I bet. That's great though. I really like it. Ooh, that looks nice. Nice open space. Airy. Good stuff. So is there going to be more filled in on the inside, or is this going to be a structure that kind of goes in the water, or what's the intent with this structure? I like those slants going across there. really nice stuff going on here. That's really cool too. Those look like custom tiles. The way they're kind of cut like that there. Bottom will be filled in below the lattice. Okay. And of course there's going to be a way up here, right? I like the pillars. I mean, when you're doing a four-way connection, these definitely make sense. If it's just something kind of going across one place to another, these ones will definitely work like you've done here. That's cool. That'll be really nice. That's a really neat inlay. One on top of the other there. I like those too. Those curved pieces of wood. The treasure chest is a lie. Are you on a more popular server or are you on a less populated server right now? I bet the European servers might be good to start hitting pretty soon as folks start logging off here pretty quickly. It's getting late over there. So do you folks have any other feedback for this place? I'm just like, it looks great, but I want to see more. I want to see a lot more. I like that as like a kind of doorway entrance sort of thing. Work a lot to do still, because you gotta spend time to cleaning up the artifact. Yeah, I can understand that. Where's that moon? Where's that moon? There we go. Old bear frostbite. Alright. That's tough. It looks like a great lettuce, so I really love the look of it. Work is the worst, takes up landmark time. I get you. Alright, so those are the builds I wanted to look at. Are there any other builds? Does anybody else have something they want to show off? Something cool, something awesome? So you're just terraforming now? Gotcha. I personally don't have anything going yet. Before I actually get into the architecture, I think I would first want to mess around with the different color palettes, and that's actually probably the first thing I would do is a color study more than anything. Color study and then maybe a little bit of a shape study as well. But that's just me. Some people just go straight forward and make awesome stuff, and that's what they do. So yeah, once again, if you've got a water-themed build or a Kerran-themed build that you want to show off, let me know, and I'll visit your stuff. For now, I'm going to go back to the portal. Gotcha. I still have to get that picture of your place. What was the server and island name again? Cool deal, Phasicus. Thank you very much for coming through. Really appreciate it. You have yourself a good night. Liberation Hilltop. For sure, Faz. And yeah, I'll be sending that along right after the show. Cough Dead. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yes, you are. We still got 20 minutes, though, so you can hang out for this time. Nope. I need to probably get a little bit more north in there. Yeah, I tried that. I am currently unable to. There are timers, you see. I'm pretty sure I'm heading down this way. Or are you saying that my ability to move so fast is like fast travel? Pretty sure we're just to the left around here. I mean, it's basically just as good as a Delver's Grappler, though. It's not like it's the greatest thing in the game or something. Yep, I was just a little bit off there. Actually, you do move faster flying. Hooray. Alright. So, this is a shower here. It's got a nozzle in front of it, but it's a shower. Do I like to go on adventures? That's an interesting question. I do like playing video games. If that counts. I like those kind of stuffed in the wall there. That's a door handle? It kind of looks like a curved pipe. Oh, I see. It's supposed to go on the glass. I would imagine you'd have another curved piece below and a bar connecting, so you'd have, something you kind of grab and swing open with. Cyberzoro, hello. How's it going? Cool stuff. You got the little separation curtain thing. Thank you for the follow. Is that Telenar Gaming? I almost missed that. I don't know why the audio cues aren't going anymore. I will have to look into that. But I am going to take a screenshot of this lovely place. Telenar Gaming, welcome, welcome. Oops. Liberation Hilltop, huh? Oh, and the coordinates. Alright. I don't know if we have time to tour another build. I don't know if we have enough time to get to another build if I can't just teleport there. I'm gonna take a guess again. Who do Hanya. Oh no, I can't. Darn. Whoops. I don't even know how I ended up clicking over there. That's funny. Oh well. No, I can't teleport unfortunately right now. And it's not letting me know how long for the cooldown either, so. Oh well. Let's see if we can find some sort of a water build somewhere near my home. what do you think if someone had made a spooky castle and after it had a mystery game night? I think that would be awesome, and I'd hope that the people who participate in it have a great time, because I don't know if I would necessarily participate, but I really, really like the idea, and I'm sure that there's people who would love, and maybe I would participate. I don't know. That's generally not my genre of entertainment, but when in Rome, do as the Romans do, and own slaves and subjugate the peasants. I mean, that's not how that phrase goes, does it? Alright. Wow. I guess the fog really rolled in thick there for a moment. Okay. I'm gonna check these islands. Really? I tried that a few times earlier and it wasn't working. Or at least I asked somebody about it and the version they asked me to type might not have been the right one. Nah, it just ain't doing it for me. I mean, my internet's just been wonky in general. AT&T has been, I guess, messing with everything already. Oh man. That voxel strobing, that, artifacting. Alright. For reals now, we're gonna fly to this place way over here and just take a peek at it. Hey yo Rave, how's it going? Allegedly there is a build out on the ocean here. See you tomorrow, Countess. Have a good one. Nice place, by the way. Definitely looking forward to seeing it wrap up. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? No. It's a sea castle. I knew I could find something awesome out in the oceans. That's really cool looking. Oh, that's awesome. They built this up themselves, it looks like. Pretty cool. I like the exterior. It looks like some amount of a work in progress, but this building looks complete. Nope, not quite. It looks nice though. I really like this up here. This kind of four elements looking stained glass windowy sort of thing. Pretty cool. Doesn't really have to do much with the water other than having been built out on the water here. But that's fine. Alright. I need to I hope y'all can't hear someone coughing outside there. Was that Taeff? I'll check it again in a second. Nessie swimming around there. Yeah, you might be right about that, Bo. Alright, I'm gonna check that name one last time. Taeff. Okie dokie. Share. And starting the final giveaway. Same rules as before, same items as before. That was funny. Ah, Dizog, nice. 37. Congrats. 37. I always chuckle at the significance of that in the movie Clerks, and if you don't know, then you can always watch the movie again. What do you mean 37 in a row? The last one was 54. I don't see that anybody else at 37. Dizog, what item would you like? And of course, this wraps it up here, and we're actually getting close to the end of the time here. So, thank each and every one of you for coming through. I really appreciate it. All of you builders, you awesome folks who have been able to tour your stuff today, I really appreciate the awesome work you've been able to put in, and I really hope that the feedback we've been able to provide with you here today has been something useful, and of course that the feedback we've been able to provide will help the entire community as we develop over the next 6 weeks here, the next 5.5 weeks I should say at this point, the rest of the Kerran aesthetic. I'm really excited for it. You got it, Dizog. And it's just really great to see in the short amount of time what people have been able to come up with. So it's really awesome. I'm really looking forward to the future of Kerran aesthetics and architecture and boats and everything else, because Kerran's the race that I'm probably going to be playing, so you know, expect me to have some special investment in it. But for now, this has been Castles and Crapshacks. I'm your host, Legendary Neurotoxin, and I will put this up on YouTube sometime tonight so that way everybody can find it. So, see you later, everybody. Sending off those codes, signing off for the night. Bye-bye.